This is a brand new test truck we just finished here at Lipsey Gentech in Mississippi, and I want to show it to you. But first, let me take just a minute to introduce myself. My name is Bill Lipsey. Our company has been designing and manufacturing equipment and machinery of all types for over 30 years. About 8 years ago, the state of Mississippi and a regional scale company began to bring us their test trucks because it's difficult to find a shop somewhere that can work on electrical, hydraulics, mechanical, fabrication, paint, all those different things. And that's what we do. So it was a great fit. And I started working on all different types of test trucks, all the major manufacturers. And what I noticed was that they each had some things about them that were great, and they each had some things about them that were just horrible. So we took all that information, and then about 6 years ago, we decided to build our own truck. So I want to take you on a tour of it. I think you're really going to appreciate it. Let's go. So the first thing you're going to see when you open the walk door on the side of the truck is a really nice fold down ladder, super heavy duty, comes low to the ground, easy to get on, sits at an angle, so it makes for ease of entry and exit. And then when you get done, you're just going to fold her back up. You got a spring pin here that locks that in place. Also, right inside the walk door, you're going to find the switch for your dome lights. That's going to cut on your overhead LED lights inside the truck. Got those on. Let's go in and take a look around. I wanted to give you a quick look inside at the floor of the truck. So starting at the back, there's a small ratchet binder to lock down the 6,000-pound rail gear test cart we built for this truck. Just forward of that is the test cart rack located here. And then just forward of that, you'll find a really heavy-duty weight rack for your weights with a nice rubber mat at the bottom. Okay, this is our electrical panel for the truck. There's not a lot in here. It's not super complicated, mostly just some fuses and terminal strips. But on this side, we do have a set of alternate toggle switch controls for the crane. Just in case you have an issue with the pendant while you're loading and unloading, you can still come in here and operate the crane from the electrical box. And then right across from our electrical panel, we have our hydraulic control valve center and our hydraulic cooling fan. And of course, after the hydraulic cooler, the oil will return to the reservoir, which in this case is located on the passenger side of the truck. Now, like I said, there are a lot of things we're doing different, but this is one of the main ones, and I want to be sure you get this. Our test truck crane is completely standalone. If you'll notice here, the structure of the frame is not part of the box. As a matter of fact, this is a standard 22-foot box with a little bit of a reinforced floor, but other than that, it's a standard box. What that means is that when your box wears out, your crane is not worn out. Most of the other manufacturers use the box of the truck as the frame for their crane, and that's a problem because over time, going down the road, you get a lot of fatigue there. The floor may rot out or rust out, may have to put new sides on. But with our crane, you can literally slide this crane out of here right into another box or even on a flatbed, hook up a 12-volt wire, 2 hydraulic hoses, and you're ready to start checking scales. This particular truck is designed for a cart, and so we've got cart stops here. So when your crane picks the cart up, these will stabilize that as you're moving the cart in and out of the truck. Another feature about this truck is our spreader bar pivots in the center, as do many of them, but this allows for your load to level, gives you more flexibility when you're trying to hook up the weights on uneven surfaces. If you spent any time at all around a test truck, you know the biggest problems you have are most often chains and sprockets. So we've tried to eliminate chains and sprockets as much as possible. We do still use a chain and sprocket to move the trolley back and forth, but for moving the boom in and out of the truck, raising and lowering the weights, we're using hydraulic cylinders for that, and provides for a much smoother operation. You don't have to retension chains, you don't have to replace sprockets, you don't have things getting out of time, and it's much smoother and the maintenance is way less. Another thing I want to show you is this is our cylinder that's used to raise and lower the weights in the carts. On the front of that cylinder rod, we have what we call a shovel that the cables go over. And a lot of times you'll see people use track wheels as guides on these shuttle assemblies. But we've gotten rid of all that. That's another rotating part that's completely unnecessary. It's something else to grease and have to maintain and replace. So what we've done is just gone in with some UHMW plastic that slides back and forth in this track. So that's completely maintenance free. I want to thank you so much for taking your valuable time to watch this video. And I just want to say one thing to you. If you think you might be in the market for a new test truck and you're looking for something new and better, this is it. So we hope you'll give us a call. We're not a fly-by-night organization, been in business over 30 years. We stand behind our work, and our word is our bond, and we would love to do business with you. So please give us a call.